Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at e.l.f. Beauty. This was a stock analysis request from one of the followers, and I just wanted to let you know that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to follow. Now, in the case of this chart, I would have liked to try and track an impulse developing to the upside, but unfortunately the wave 4 that developed here after this supposed wave 3 fell below the support zone that we would normally expect to hold in a fourth wave in an impulse, and that would be the 50% retracement. And in this case, yeah, we actually went all the way down to the 61.8% retracement. So technically it did hold a wave 4, but really only in a diagonal pattern, where within the fifth wave that we would now be in, it would develop as an ABC structure instead, and we cannot really track an impulse developing. So let's add a label here, and here I would say that yeah, this is a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a third wave up, fourth wave down, and then this would be the fifth wave to the upside. And in this fifth wave I am looking to overall develop an ABC pattern, as I just mentioned, and quite possibly we have completed the wave A and the wave B. Now within this wave A we also haven't managed to form a 5-wave move. I would really much rather consider this an ABC pattern that developed, and now we are focusing specifically on this C wave to the upside. And technically this A wave, or sorry, this B wave could still be ongoing, where this is an ABC pattern with an overshoot in the wave B, and you can consider the support zone for a wave 2 in this case still valid, but I find it more probable right now that yeah, this B wave actually bottomed here. But anyway, if it didn't, if we fall back in a reset for this wave B and we didn't even really reach the support zone in this case, I would be looking for a retracement in the area and support in the area between the $90.7 down to the $61 level. Now, for direct continuation to the upside within this wave C, I would be looking for an ideal target at the $252 level. That would be enough to actually surpass the previous high in the third wave. I am not sure if this would necessarily be the fifth wave top, but yeah, before we even get there we will need a lot more structure data and a lot more price action to develop, and yeah, it will give us the clarity we need in that moment to assess the situation. And within this C wave to the upside that we are tracking, we are looking for a 5-wave move, so we can safely label it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where this was a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, then here possibly another 1, 2 setup, and then here another 1, 2 setup. But for this to be the case and work out, where we would then follow to the upside in a third wave, I would expect this wave 2 to at least, let me get a little closer, but yeah, I would expect this wave 2 to hold at least the support zone. Could be either this or this could be the top, it's not entirely clear, but an approximate support zone would be between the $132 level down to the $123 level. So as long as this holds, we can be tracking an impulse to the upside, but if it fails, we would really have to resume to something different, perhaps in a diagonal pattern that would be developing within this wave C, an ending diagonal. That would not be ideal, but really this support zone needs to hold for this impulse to be kept alive, at least in this scenario. And I will even add a micro count in this area for this idea. I will mention though, it is possible that maybe we already bottomed here in the wave 2 and this is an additional 1, 2 setup, so it is not guaranteed that we will get to the support zone. But if this fails, if the 78.6% retracement fails to hold, it is very likely that we are going to push lower, and if we break below this initial low that started this wave 1 to the upside, this setup is basically invalidated, and not really even the setup, this interpretation in an impulse within this wave tree, and the C wave altogether along with it. And for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.